can't believe there was ever a time that I was afraid to walk out of the house with the way my hair naturally grows out of my own scalp. Like, saying it out loud makes that whole statement sound even more crazy, but the reality is a lot of Black women, even till today, are afraid, especially if they have type 4 hair, to walk out of the house with their hair in its most natural state. The truth of the matter is a lot of Black women are extremely dishonest when it comes to the discourse surrounding our natural hair. That's why you see a lot of Black women saying they will never wear their natural hair to their birthday party, a club, a party, like a party in general, or any special event. The reason behind this is because Black women do not see any real or true value behind our natural hair. We genuinely do believe that other hair types look better and is more valuable than our own natural hair. And I don't want to hear anyone saying, babes, that's not real, you're just making that up. Come on, babes. There is a reason that Black women strictly wear straight wigs that do not match their own natural hair texture. And then the next argument is going to be like, well, other races of women wear wigs, weaves, and extensions too. White women wear extensions, Asian women wear extensions, and blah, blah, blah. Although that you guys may be right that those women other women of different races wear wigs and extensions and weaves as well, the big point that y'all seem to miss, the big key point that y'all seem to miss is that they are wearing wigs and weaves that match their hair texture. And this is where the conversation of texturism comes in. The problem is a lot of Black women do not like the hair texture that is growing out of their scalp. You can't say that you love your hair, your natural hair, but in the same breath wear wigs and weaves that are completely different hair texture than your natural hair that's covering your natural hair. You can't, it's very contradictory if you really think about it. And obviously, if you want to wear extensions and wigs, like, that is not a problem. No one is saying don't do that. You can absolutely still get braids, African hairstyles in general, like cornrows, kinky twists, all that type of stuff. And on top of that, if you do want to get wigs, if you do want to get hair extensions, get the hair extension and wigs that literally match your hair type to just, elaborate on your natural hair to make it maybe longer, maybe fuller, whatever the case may be. I just want Black women to be able to create a world for themselves within our own community where we can walk out of the house and be ourselves in our most natural state. It's gonna be like, for example, all I did this morning, literally I took off my bonnet, sprayed some water on my hair, and I fluffed it out. Literally, that was it. Literally the most easiest process in the world. Other races of women are able to, walk out of the house, throw their hair out of their ponytail that they left it in overnight, and just walk out the house. Why can't we also have that same luxury? At some point, we have to stop blaming other people. At some point, we have to stop pointing fingers. At some point, maybe we are the problem as well. Before I could get to the point or the place where I can wear my natural hair like this, I had to have a real, honest conversation with myself. It was a tough conversation, but the conversation needed to be had. I'm very glad that I was able to come to the conclusion that I love my natural hair. If anyone else doesn't like it, that is a them problem, not a me problem. I literally love the way my natural hair, elevates my other natural features like my nose, my lips. I have a big nose, a big lip, big eyes. Like, it makes sense for my hair to also be big. Black women, just remember that you are beautiful, your hair is beautiful, your skin is beautiful, your nose is beautiful. Whatever it is, it's all beautiful. Do not allow outside forces to control and navigate your life.
Hey y'all, and welcome to the Crown Diaries. It's your girl Nikki here, and what she said was 100% truth. And that's why I started this channel, to encourage Black women with all hair textures to embrace their natural beauty. Yes, everything about you is beautiful. And trust when I say, as a Black woman myself that grew up in the 90s, I understand every struggle that all these women will talk about in these future videos. It's a problem that needs to be fixed, and it's a problem that we can fix one crown at a time. So let's get into the next few, and I will come back with my commentary. Every now and again, someone will meet me and they'll compliment my hair and they'll say something that they think is a compliment. It's usually men. They'll say something that they think is a compliment, but it's really not. Something along the lines of Black women need to wear more of their natural hair. They, are trying to be something they're not when they don't wear their natural hair. Something along those lines, right? In the 1950s to the early 2000s, it was actually punishable for Black people to wear their textured hair in public and at work. That has an effect on you. But I think one of the worst things was it separated us from our knowledge on how to care for our hair, because we had to adapt to what the standard was that didn't include us. And then we lost, through those decades, we lost actually how to cater to our natural hair. But then you might ask, why don't they just buy the products from the store that is for curly textured hair? Well, those ingredients disrupt our hormones, cause cancer, and fibroids. So they don't get it either. So now we're expected to know how to grow our own hair. We're expected to know how to maintain our own hair when we were stripped of it. And then we were told, okay, now you need to know. And now these are the products you're going to use, but they're harmful. Surprise. So that's why I created Angelic Organics. It took me years and years of trial and error. And this is a story that many Black people share of learning our hair. I use natural ingredients. My products go back to the roots, literally, including real plants to pair with different hair challenges. Say all this to say, the next time you see a Black person and they may not be strutting their natural curls, don't sit there and judge them. Remember what we lost and remember what we're still healing from today.
No, because I think it's quite comical that every single time I post a video, it doesn't have to be about my hair. My hair is not the star of the show. It's not even relevant to the video that I'm posting, but I get comments about my hair. I am not my hair. When I was in high school, my senior year of high school, right before senior pictures, I cut all of my hair off. I cut it all off. I did a big chop. It was the healthiest thing for my hair at the time. So once I did that, I started to realize my beauty is not held in the hair that is on my head. My worth is not held in the hair that is on my head. My value is not held in the hair that is on my head. And I know a lot of the times as Black women, we have to portray this certain type of image, and we have to look a certain type of way, and we have to dress a certain type of way, or so we're told that we have to be these things and we have to do these things. I don't subscribe to that. I'm not going to look how everybody else wants me to look. I'm not going to act how everybody else wants me to act. I am going to be me 1000% of the time. And if my hair is messy and it's not perfect, I don't care. I don't care. Because if a white woman is allowed to have her hair in a messy bun or not perfectly pulled back, and she can walk this earth and have respect, then so can I. So can I. When my hair is not perfect and it's not brand new and my edges are growing and my hair is growing, that's a beautiful thing, in my opinion. My hair it's at least 4 weeks. I can't even remember when I did my hair. It's not supposed to look brand new. It's not supposed to look like I just did it or just got it done, because it's healthy and it's growing. I find it crazy that I'm even having to explain myself on my choices with my hair. It's wild. And you know who I have to explain it to? Other Black women. Like I get explaining this to white women that don't understand how our hair works. I get that. But for me to have to explain this to other Black women, because they are the ones that are pushing this narrative that I have to have perfectly done hair 24/7 in order to demand respect from them. or that they can disrespect me just because my hair is not perfectly how they want it to be is wild.
Ooh, I had to come back on this one because this was deep and so true. She said, your beauty is not held in the hair on your head. She said your worth is not held in the hair on your head, nor your value is not held in the hair on your head. Pretty much, you are more than your hair. Your hair is just an extension of your beauty. Because for so long, so many of us were taught that our worth, our value, our femininity, I don't know if I said that right, even our confidence lived on our curls, our coils, our length, or lack of. But hear me out when I say this. Your hair is not your identity. Your hair is not your measurement. Your hair is not the evidence of your beauty. Your hair is just an extension of you, not the definition of you. Does that make sense? Can y'all sit and marinate on that? It's not the definition of you. It's just an extension. You are allowed to exist as a whole woman, even on days when your hair isn't doing what you want. Your beauty is in your spirit, your resilience, your softness, your strength. All the things that no one can cut off, straighten, sew in, or lay down with a hot comb, okay?
If someone wants to wear a weave, go ahead. If they don't want to wear a weave, why are we shaming people that have their natural hair out and saying your hair is not done? I picked up my daughter today. I asked her how was her day. She said, okay. I was like, oh, why just okay? And then she started talking about how her friends were calling her micro locks, doo-doo hair, and they don't like her hair. So I talked to her about texturism and how it started centuries ago, how our ancestors were getting their hair chopped off by colonizers to break their identity, when relaxers and hot combs were marketed as literal survival, when European beauty standards was pushed to the entire world. In America, they had Black American women covering their hair. In Africa, they colonized their minds so deep that they began to look at our natural coily hair as shameful, as dirty, as unkept. And we were taught to straighten our hair to be accepted, to wear wigs to be respected in the workplace. And now that same trauma is whispering into our children, their classrooms, cartoons, and even in the families. We don't need weave to be beautiful. We don't need straight hair to be worthy. It should be a choice, not a requirement.
See, this is the part right here that so many of us feel but barely say out loud, because it's not just about hair, it's about pressure. It's about expectations, and it's about the world telling Black women to shrink ourselves until we fit into somebody else's idea of beauty. And somewhere along the way, we forgot that our hair was never the problem to begin with. The problem was believing we had to earn beauty, that we had to buy it, stretch it, hide it, tame it. But sis, your crown was never broken. It was never too much. It was never unprofessional or picky or not easy enough. Your crown was always enough. You were always enough. And if nobody told you today, your curls, your coils, your shrinkage, your frizz, none of that can reduce your value. You are not your hair. You are the woman underneath it. And she deserves to be loved loudly, fully, and without an apology. This is the Crown Diaries, and trust me, we're just getting started. Thank you for watching.